So here's my teacher work sample video. We start off with contextual factors of the school, the class, the classroom, the community, and the evidence-based and high leverage practices. I said that all of these factors are connected and we have to consider them all together and the role they play for our students, instead of considering one without the others. I said that the information can be used to help identify student needs and how we can best support students, and the implications help us to set goals moving forward. On this page, looking at community factors, I was making a list of other factors that could possibly affect students. A couple of them are not community factors. But I like that it said conduct factual research because it is backed up with evidence. School factors, I circled teacher education level, school programs, and free reduced lunch because I think those are absolutely necessary for all students. But I still think that we could do more. So on this page it's talking about the class and knowing student skills in prior learning, and I was contemplating what types of tests we would do in the beginning of the year to learn that about our students. And then also I've been learning about how state standardized tests aren't always an accurate representation of what students know and are able to do. So how to get around that, and I've seen teachers do their own sorts of tests on top of those tests. And I also like that teachers pass student knowledge and work onto the next grade level so they can keep that continuity of teaching. And the classroom, I think we have the most influence over. We get to decide what it looks like and set the tone for our kiddos. I had one question about practices. What makes HLPs and EBPs different? I'm going to have to do more research on that. Pre-assessments. So I had a little bit of confusion about the formative assessments we're supposed to include in the pre and the post test. It says we have one objective for each lesson in our unit, and I wanted to know what if our objectives are the same for the whole week. For example, if we're teaching the long E sound, and that's our objective. Let's see. As far as instructional level, I was just asking questions about what supports we could put in place for the students at the different levels and what that might look like. This page, I just noted that I needed an objective for both the entire unit as well as each lesson, and I highlighted the different parts of the objective that are needed: condition, behavior, criterion, and measurement procedure. We need to use the Montana Common Core state standards, and our objectives relate directly to our standards. And then as far as the lessons here, I was saying, what if it's the same all week? For example, learning the long E sound. That's how the lessons are set up at the school that I work at. And then also I wrote that the lessons are condensed due to time constraints. I like the examples on this page of differentiation. How we're supposed to include 3 highlights.